Good morning, everyone. How are y'all? E.T., did I scare you? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Still sharing this out real quick. How's everybody doing today? Let me find this live stream before I can even share it out. Good morning, Joyanne. Good morning, Eclipsed Wolf. Good morning, E.T. Good morning, Kayla. Okay. Let me get my live chat on here. All right. If everyone will, please smash that like and share this out. I would appreciate it. Thank y'all for being in here before I even started. I love seeing that coming on, and there's people in the chat. That's awesome. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to go share this out real quick. And if you haven't, please do so. And hit that like while you're at it. I got to take my glasses off for a little bit. I'm sweating. It is hot. Today on the podcast, we're going to be talking about some unexplainable things that happen all over the world that people still don't know. They're mysteries. People still don't know how they're happening or whatever. And so we're going to be talking about some of those, some of the cool ones. So if you're just here for the podcast, I will put down in the comment section of this video a timestamp of when we do that. Is everybody having a good morning so far? It is so hot here in Texas. Open the door, you're in an oven. And it's miserable. I am miserable. Aw, Joanne, you've been a member for 1 month. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, girl. All right, sorry, guys. I'm just trying to share this out everywhere. I didn't have a chance to do that before. Hi, Nick. How are you? How you doing? What did I do? I wanted to share this to a group, not public. Group. Oh, okay. That is doing that. Public group. Good morning, Cheryl. Okay, sis. Love you. 65 there, E.T.? You're kidding me. Oh, I would give anything for 65 right now. 70 here. I'm being a member for 15 years now. Well, thank you. Oh, Shayna's fishing. Good luck, Shayna. Catching up for all of us. Love you, girl. I hope y'all have a blast. The heat is miserable. It's so bad. Let me see. I don't even know what the temp is right now, but I'm going to check. Let's see. It says it's only 81 here. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. But the high today. Oh, we're not going to break 100 today. It says the high's 97. I don't believe that either. Then 98, 102, 101, 99, 100, 99, 98. I don't believe that. I think that's wrong because it feels like it's 150 in here right now. Howdy, player. Love you. Live on a huge lake, but not fishing. Why ain't you fishing? Boy, if I lived on land with a big lake, that's where I'd be every day. Me and my mama and my daddy, that's where we would be every single day. Joyanne, I seen that video, girl. You need to send us some of that. It smelled like rain yesterday morning when I come out, and it smelled so good, and it was kind of cloudy, and then boom, the sun was out, everything disappeared. We need rain here bad. So I want to make a few announcements and talk about something real quick, and then we'll get started with the unexplainable mysteries. Hi, Face. How are you? Okay, I think I got that shared. Now let me share it to the messengers. The messengers. Let me get over here. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? Is ET behaving? Or do we need to get on to him? I can hear them all yelling in there. Cody's arguing with my cousin. She's laughing. Then my dad gets involved. They some loud people. It runs in our family. For sure. He's not behaving. Oh, that does not surprise me one bit, girl. I don't know how you do it. Oh, crap. I forgot ET was in the chat. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about you, ET. I was talking about a different ET that's married to another woman named Sandra. Let me finish sharing. Because for some reason now, YouTube just does not share us out. How many of y'all got notifications? And I only think you got notifications if you did because I did StreamYards and I did it early. I know Lainey's probably not up, but I'm going to send her a link anyway. You got a notification? Good. I don't know what the deal is here lately, but for some reason my notifications just do not go out at all. I've had so many people come and say, oh, I didn't even know you were live. You got one. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone. Listen to him trying to be nice, like we don't know what, that he's been bad all morning. Hi, Florina. Good morning. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, I think I got it shared to everybody. Thank you, ET. Yes, I do. And I'm fixing to talk about that here in just a sec. Let's see. Them beads keep hitting the wall from the dream catchers because that fan's blowing right on them, but I have to have the fans going. So if it's bothering y'all, I'm sorry. I'm hoping y'all can't even hear it. But, okay, I think I got it shared out to everybody. I think. All right. How you doing today, Florina? You can't hear it? Okay, good. Good, because it is so hot. I'm sweating. I wasn't even going to do my makeup, and then I looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh, heck, no, I'm doing my makeup. I'll just have to suffer. So I wore my holy shirt. So whenever I go to church on Sundays, it's so funny because I have shirts with sayings on them. Some of them my mom got me, and then some of them I got from Team U. I love that place. and I'll come in and I'll say, okay, I'm fixing to take this holy shirt off and put on my other holy shirt because it's hot. But I have a lot of these different ones that Melissa does, and she cuts the designs and stuff out in them, and they're just so comfy. I hope my son gets to go back to school tomorrow. He's been out for 3 days. Oh, and at the beginning of the school year, that sucks. I'll definitely be praying. All right. We got a lot of people on our prayer list. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people that just are not having it good right now. Take my glasses off. So let me go ahead and go through the prayer list. And if you need to be added to the prayer list and I didn't get to add you in the other day, remind me again because I got you. I got you, Cheryl. All right, so on our prayer list today, of course, me and Cody, and I'm going to be talking about that here in a minute. My oldest daughter, Victoria, she needs lots of prayers right now. Lots of good energy, good vibes, prayers, whatever you do, please send them her way as well. Prayers for my mom and dad. My dad is actually starting to do a little bit better now. So continue to keep him in his prayers because they work. Prayers for my Twinkie when she's going to be getting her shoulder surgery. She's still in a lot of pain right now. So I'm ready for them to get that done and get her healing. Also prayers for her mom and dad. Keep them in your prayers big time. Kimberly Adair, Steph Layne, Debbie McWaters. She's pretty sick right now, guys, so keep her in your prayers. I didn't hear from her for a while yesterday, and it kind of worried me. But I did get to talk to her last night. So keep her in your prayers that she gets better, but also keep her family in your prayers too. For my sister-in-law, she lost her grandmother. Also, Kimberly Lemons that comes in here, that was her mother-in-law. So keep that family in your prayers because I know they're heartbroken. Omar and Tiff, keep them in your prayers. Jen from Eddie and Jen's Vlogs and Then Some. Ghost Mafia's family and friends. Sarah Hardy. Sandra's dad, Andre, and Eric. He's continuing recovering from knee surgery. Tammy, who is Michigander man's wife. Her dad has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, so keep him in your prayers. And keep Rob and Tammy in your prayers as well. My cousin Michelle for her health. I already put Ghost Mafia's family and friends. I don't know why I put that on there twice, but hey, it don't hurt to say them twice. Ghost Mafia's family and friends, because I know they're still heartbroken. Wendy's son. Amanda B's parents and her family. Her kids, everybody in her family. Jen from Tarot and Tea. I know she posted yesterday that she's not going to be able to answer a lot of messages and stuff. I teased her and said that I was just going to be bugging the crap out of Fluffy so I can keep tabs on how she is. So keep her in your prayers. Loretta Houston, keep her in your prayers. She's battling skin cancer right now. Louisa and her mother. Jenna, a.k.a. Honeybubs, who is back in the hospital. Donnie and his family. One of my besties, Cheryl, her and Buck, they're asking for prayers, and God knows why, that situation. Prayers for Layne and Sky, they'll be moving this week. And also prayers as they they're still looking for somebody for Juju, their dog. For Jenny's Aunt Carol, Jenny's Aunt Carol, who is diagnosed with cancer. Continue to keep her in your prayers. For Michelle Kuhn and Joy-Ann's son, keep him in your prayers as he continues to get better. Charmaine and Aaliyah and Everyday Treasure and family. And I think VodkaVamp. Prayers for her and her mom. Her mom needs lots of prayers, but her son and her daughter need prayers. Her son definitely needs prayers right now, so keep that whole family wrapped up in love and send them lots of prayers. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, please hear our prayers for the sick members in our community and for all those in need. You know what those needs are. Show your mercy as you close wounds, cure illness, and make broken souls whole again. Thank you for the amazing people in this community who are constantly battling for those around them. Thank you for the people you have put in our path. We thank you for all that you do and all that you are in your name. Amen. Hi, babe. Howdy. So this week's bi-weekly shout out winner was Jamie Riggle Htd, and she chose to shout out Matt is the creator. That link is down in the description, so if you want to, please go and show him some love and let him know that Amy and Jamie sent you. Babe, I really don't know about that green apple. It's good, but it is sweet. And it makes you like even thirstier. We're drinking a lot of bottled water with the flavorings and stuff, but not by choice. I don't like water. But with the flavorings in it, it's not that bad. My favorite one is ginger ale or the cranberry ginger ale. Cranberry ginger ale, hands down, best water ever. But he said, this is a Skittles ones, and he said, try the green, it's really good. And it's good, it's just really sweet. So, just to let everybody know, I was going to be doing an auction for my birthday, but somebody did purchase the dolls. I'm grateful that they purchased the dolls because I wanted them out of my house, but I did not figure on the shipping being as high as it is, or was. So it took over half of the, so I really wish I would have waited and done the auction, but I didn't, and so I'm good. Either way, I'm glad the dolls are gone. I only kept 2, and that's the one that Buddy gave me, and I kept Alice. But if I feel like things still don't feel right around here, I may be getting rid of Alice too. I'm not getting rid of Madison. That's the one that Buddy gave me as a Christmas present, and I will not get rid of her. But I really hate to get rid of Alice too. Y'all know who Alice is. She's the really big one with the big poofy, like, she's me. She got the big poofy curly hair, and I don't feel like she was bad in any way. So I'm going to try to keep her. But if not, I will end up getting rid of her as well. So be good, Alice. So I'm just going to do a big birthday bash for my birthday that day. So y'all come. And any, on that day, it's going to be my birthday, but it's going to kind of be for Coty. So, we're going to be really shouting out the GoFundMe. We're really going to be shouting out the PayPal, the CashApp, all that stuff. So, I really want to get us where we need to be. And so, mentioning that, I did get a message. Okay, so you know, if anybody starts a GoFundMe or a fundraiser of any kind, you get all those trolls that come and say, send me your GoFundMe link and I'll help you, or send me your Cash App and I'll send you money. Hi, Eli. And it was just, well, I shipped 12 dolls, Kayla, and some of them, you know, were pretty heavy, plus you have all the bubble wrap around them and a big box and all that. So yeah, it was pretty high. It was pretty expensive. Well, I had a friend message me yesterday, and then of course they don't want their name said, and I'm not going to say their name because it's not relevant. But this person said, and at first I thought it was a troll, you know, because I do message this person, but I text with this person, and they usually don't send me messenger messages. So I had to go back and make sure that that's who it was. I think I just got one of those messages. Literally just got one of those messages while I'm sitting here talking. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So, my birthday is September 3rd. Kayla. So I'm not sure what day we're going to do it on. I think we may do it the Saturday before or the Friday before, because my birthday's on a Tuesday. And I know there's other people that go live those days. And so I may do it that Friday before or the Saturday before. We'll see, though. I'll let y'all know. I'll start posting about it soon. But they said they offered help with it, and I was like, no, it's okay, we're fine, you know. And then they were like, do you not believe this is me? And I was like, yeah. Shawn Kodi, I'm so glad you're here. I need to ask you something in a minute, don't let me forget. Howdy. But they said, no, this is really me, and I have seen a lot of GoFundMe's. I've, had a lot of them sent to me. I've had a lot of them that I've looked at. And then they said, my advice, and you don't have to take it if you don't want to, but my advice is you need to make some type of a video explaining the GoFundMe, explaining all, like, what the money's going towards, everything. Post pictures if you can. Now, the posting picture part is hard because Coty doesn't want those pictures all over the internet. And to me, they're like really, really gross pictures. So it's not something that I'd be okay with like sharing everywhere. I don't know about like sharing the pictures and have it like kind of blurred out or something. I do know a lot of people like that are really close to me. They have seen the pictures. They know, that it's a real thing and that it's bad. But he said, like, share a video explaining it and then post it on your channel and then also post it in your GoFundMe. So I'm thinking about doing that because it's not getting any traction right now at all. And so maybe if I do something like that, I've been trying to update as much as I can, but of course for a while we were locked out of it. So now maybe if I can do a video and update, maybe that'll help. I don't know. But I've also like been trying to push, and it's kind of my fault too, because I've been trying to push the PayPal and the CashApp more than the GoFundMe, because GoFundMe takes so many days to like get the money in. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's still kind of up in the air. I just know that we're like a quarter of the way to where we need to be, and that's it. So, but I do appreciate his advice and very thankful for it, and I will definitely take it into consideration. Good morning, Melissa. How are you? Let's see. Also, Cheryl with Courage has started the Para Games trailers. So if you are interested in doing the Para Games, make sure you go over to her channel, Cheryl with Courage, and watch that video about the Para Games coming up. She did a really good job on the trailer for that, too. That was awesome. Hi, Patrick. Yeah, definitely, Joanne. I can definitely do that. That's a good idea. Sorry, I'm writing that down because I don't want to forget to do that. Okay, and now since the wound care is getting so aggressive, it takes even longer. I mean, it takes even more stuff to do, because, and it's more painful for him right now with that. Okay, so Shawn Kodi. My desktop is probably 8, 9 years old. It's my baby. I love it. It's got all my stuff on it that I bought, my editing, my photo editors, everything. All this stuff that I bought, and I don't have codes for them to where I could just transfer it over to another computer. Okay, I have taken almost everything off of it, put it on an external hard drive, and I didn't wipe it completely clean because I didn't want to lose my editors and all that. But is there a way, because it's an HP, I don't know what else, it's just an HP, and it's no tower. Is there a way to get like to update the hard drive or the hard drive or any of that stuff? I don't know anything about like the internal parts of a computer, but like, is there a way for me to make it current to where it runs better without losing all my stuff that I can get externally? Thank you, ET, for putting that there. I appreciate that. Okay, Joyanne. Hi, Sobe. And I don't even know if he was still here. I didn't even say, make sure he was still here. What is that? I have no idea what that is, Florida. You may have to send me a message explaining it. But like, it's really old. Yeah, yes, there is. Okay, good. That's good, Shawn. I may be asking you a lot more questions. I hope you don't mind. I just know you're our go-to guru for computers. I can do a lot of stuff on the computers, like as far as editing pictures or whatever. I can do all that stuff. But as far as like the workings of a computer, I have no clue. Good morning, Cheryl. Love you. I do. I delete the cache and the cookies and all that like maybe twice a week because, and I took everything literally off my computer because it was getting so slow. And now what the problem is having a hard time keeping signal. Like, it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars on the internet thing. But it is literally so slow, it will not play videos without buffering. It will not get on StreamYards, period. It'll get on StreamYards, but it keeps cutting it out, and then I have to go back into StreamYards and stuff. That would be amazing, Shawn. And then could you also write out what all that meant? Shawn's like, oh crap. She's going to be one of those. Thank you, Cheryl. It is so hot. Somebody send me some cool weather and some rain. Like ASAP. Hi, best friend. Why ain't you a mod? Hi, best friend. I love you. How are you? You was a mod. I guess you haven't been back in since I added the mods back. I hadn't seen you in forever. I love you and miss you. And I'm so glad Batty's not here so we ain't fighting. Fighting over our best friend. Hi, Amanda. Yes, please send me some. You know, it used to be I was telling Vodka and all them, give me my son back. Send my son back over here to this side of the pond. I need my son. Now I'm like, take this son back right now before I come unglued. It's true. The older you get, the harder the summers are. The harder the winters are, too, for me, though, too, because I get really cold. Like anything under 70, I freeze. And so, yeah. We miss you, Kylie. It did not make your hair fall out, E.T. I use that stuff all the time. Did you try it, though? Did it make it, did it soften up your hair? I love that stuff. I keep trying to get Coty to use it, but he won't. Oh, E.T. I'm going to go check out the video, and I guarantee it is not. Awesome. Yeah, I love those things. They work so good. And since Cody wouldn't let me try it out on his beard and stuff, I was like, cool. That day that you ordered, I was like, oh, wait, E.T.'s got a beard and really long hair. Let's try it on his. No, I will not be selling the ET, but I will tell you where you can get it. I know you can get it at Walmart. You might be able to get it at Dollar General, and they're only like $3. But I'm just gonna get stuff like that to put in like the goodie bags and stuff, you know, just to have like extra little gifts. And so I had bought up a bunch of that stuff a long time ago when we were going on the truck, just so, because like my hair gets so dry and so bad. And so, but yeah, I don't know if they're that price all the time, but that's what I got them for that day. And I'm trying to remember if it was, I think I was in Louisiana when I got those. But I had a stock of them, and now I'm down to like 2, I think. 2. There's several different kinds, though. There's the argan oil, there's coconut oil, there's peppermint, and there's some that's got like the peony, and I don't like that one because it stinks. You got a beard too, Patrick. But is your beard back down like it was, Patrick? Or are you still having to shave it? That's awesome, E.T. Yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do because people are always amazing, especially in this community. I'm going to say it. I have the best community in the world here. You've got stubble. I got stubble. If you put it on your boot. Oh, my Lord, E.T. Oh. You might need some wipes for that, not the oil. But also, real quick, before we get started on this, after this one, in 55 minutes, we will be live on our other channel, which is I Get It From My Mama gift shop. And it's okay, G. And we finally got that channel back. So, yay! I took everything off of this channel that has to do with I Get It From My Mama, or I unlisted it, and I'm going to be uploading it over on the other channel. So, we've got some new games, so I'm excited to show y'all. All right, so we're going to be talking about, I think there's 10, maybe? Yes, bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10, and there's probably like 7 I can pronounce, so bear with me. Thank you, E.T. That's a paper towel holder. Or a paper towel tube. My mom laid it in here this morning, and when I come in for the day, because we do day shift over here with my dad, when I came in, she had it laying on the bed, and I was like, I'm going to use that. So I did, and that's how I did it. And excuse my cough, I think that drink's making me cough. It's not Diet Dr. Pepper, and I need to Diet Dr. Pepper. Hot flash. All right, so our planet has some seriously mysterious places, locations that seem to defy science, and they contain unknown treasures or have an aura of mystery. And there's like 5,000 of them. Like, there's so many, but I only took the ones that I liked. Excuse me. It's because I'm hot too. All right, so Easter Island in Chile. 1,289 miles away from the nearest inhabited land, Chile's Easter Island, Rapa Nui? Rapa Nui, I think is what it is. Okay, Melissa, is the last word in isolation. At some point in its history, and we don't know when, just some point in its history, it was occupied by a thriving group of intrepid Polynesians who built the enigmatic Maoi, I don't know how to pronounce that, Moai statues. Yeah. Over 1,000 of them staring blankly over the landscape as a way to honor their ancestors. However, by the time Dutch colonists landed on Easter Sunday, 1722, the island was all but abandoned. Its population severely depleted, the island's barren landscape and curious monuments make it one of the most mysterious places in the world to explore. Scientists are still debating exactly why the society collapsed, but rats apparently played a big part in it. I mean, how big were them rats and how many were there if they took out a whole entire colony of people? That's crazy. But I have seen that the statues that look, and have y'all seen the statues that they're putting up all over? And I think they just put one up in Texas. They're like the 90-foot statues of. I should have done my research before I mentioned this, but yeah, it's. And there's one here in Texas that they just put up, and it's 90 feet. But yeah, that's crazy. Rats. I wonder what, because it doesn't really say any more than that other than rats had a big part in it. Was there like, how windy? Was it spreading disease or was it what? I know y'all getting tired of hearing me cough. I hope I'm not getting sick. Okay, the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. This massive monolith at the edge of the Egyptian desert still puzzles archaeologists thousands of years after it was built. How were those huge stone blocks hauled up so high? Was it simply the brute force of slaves? Perhaps not. Their alignment is too precise for that. I've always thought that. Welcome back. Thank you, Cheryl. I've always thought that they were way too precise, way too heavy for anyone to be able to do. Could the ancient Egyptians have had some miracle contraption that archaeologists haven't unearthed yet? Maybe it was aliens. There's also some intrigue as to what's inside the pyramids. Archaeologists thought they'd explored every crevice, but in 2023, a whole new chamber was located using cosmic ray technology. However, nobody has seen inside it yet. I really want to know what's inside those yet. Yes, Wendy, I have. You can message me about that on the deal, or you can ask me that when we're over on the other channel. But yeah, and I did send out it automatic. If you didn't put your email on there, then you probably didn't get your tracking. But I'll check later and send that to you. But I really want to know what's on the inside of those. And it surprised me that they have not tried to go. I mean, I know they've done the lasers and stuff like that, or the X-ray type things, trying to figure out what's inside. But they haven't actually tried to go inside yet, and that's crazy. I don't understand. Yeah, you would think that they'd want to know what the message was, or maybe it would tell us more about I honestly, there's no way they did that on their own. Ground penetrating radar. They need to do something because I want to know. They've lasted this long without anything hurting them. They're way too precise. Even if you had 40 people carrying a stone, there's no way. There's no way they're going to get it all the way up there to the top of those and get it so precise. No, I don't believe that for one bit. I definitely believe that they had help. Because now, we can't build a building without having cranes and a huge crew. And you're just carrying, like, you have to have elevators and pulleys and all that other stuff. And you're just carrying sheetrock and lumber and all that stuff. These are big stones. I don't understand it. Lindar, light detection and ranging. I would think that they would want to know. Maybe they don't want to know. Maybe they already know and they just don't want anybody else to know. Because that would be passed down in their lineage. So, like, as we have our folklore or whatever, maybe they have theirs, and maybe that's something that they just don't want anybody to know. I think there was some technology there's got to be. There has to be. There has to be something that we're not thinking. And that place has been searched and searched and searched. You think they would have found anything that helped them if they made their own crane or pulley systems or whatever. You think that would have been found. Yeah, I definitely believe that they know something. The pyramids have always, like, just been a huge mystery to everybody. And everyone has their own opinions, and there's a lot of good opinions on it, but I don't know. I really wish we could know. I wouldn't want to be in the middle while carrying that. Exactly. That ain't no lie, Patrick. That would be a rock, paper, scissors deal that you would have to do every time you went up the... All right, here's another one that I've done a story on this one. I've done the pyramids too, but I have done a podcast on the Bermuda Triangle in the Atlantic Ocean. This place is such a huge mystery, and it has so many questions. So between Bermuda, Miami, and Puerto Rico lies a triangle-shaped patch of Atlantic Ocean that seems to swallow people up. More than 50 ships and 20 planes are said to have been lost to the Bermuda Triangle's murky depths. And conspiracy theorists offer a multitude of reasons why. Could it be that the Bermuda Triangle is a wormhole or vortex to a different dimension? Are aliens using it to kidnap humans for experimentation? Is it actually the location of Atlantis? But when you look at the stats, the region is not particularly like a particular disaster prone. It encompasses the popular holiday islands of Turks and Caicos. I don't think I said that right. And plenty of shipping and aviation traffic passes through the area on a daily basis. Some more likely explanations for the mysterious place include tropical hurricanes, rogue waves, and human error. I could see storms. I could see the waves. Okay, good, Florida. But I could not see human error happening constantly right there in that area. Oh, that just 70 alone right there. 50 ships, 20 planes. That's 70 alone. I don't get it. There would be so many more areas of that happening. I kind of follow the theory of acoustical levitation, especially researching the works of George Fabian. I haven't heard any of that stuff, Shawn. That'd be interesting to hear. I'll have to look into that. Let me write that name down. George. I love researching the Bermuda Triangle. Cool. Levitation. Okay, I'm going to look that up after I get through with all my lives today. Because that is always just the questions. There's so many questions. So, like, but then you also have there's been some radio contact with other people where everything just starts going crazy. And could it be like a ley line? Could it be, could that be the start of the ley lines? And we don't know how strong the magnetic pull is or whatever with it. That probably makes no sense, but in my mind it does. But Amanda, it's okay. I think that they have a lot to do with a lot of things, Amanda. Honestly, I've heard different stories about the Bermuda Triangle where people have been there and have been fine, and others who lose control of the planes for a temporary moment. Yeah, that is strange. And you know, you never can trust the fact that, because if they regain control, you can't trust the fact that they didn't do that on purpose. So, I don't know. It's crazy because people do go through there. But I've also heard of, and I know a lot of other people haven't heard of that because, but if you watch the show Bigfoot on Netflix, in California, there is an area called the Bermuda Triangle. Basically, it's where so many people have come up missing and stuff like that up there. So, and it's just in a 3-county area, and it's in the shape of a triangle. So, I'm glad it went well, Wendy. Good. Dentists are always, I don't like dentists. Okay, this one. Let's see. Yeah, this one. I have seen pictures of this one a lot, and it's really amazing to look at. So this one's called the Crooked Forest in Poland. Bending and curving at the roots in a J shape before scooping up towards the sky, the 400 trees in Poland's Crooked Forest are one of the world's weirdest unsolved botanical mysteries. They look like the sort of place a witch would hang out. But these trees were actually planted in the 1930s. At some point in their infancy, the trees took on this unusual shape. But thanks to the outbreak of World War II, nobody wrote down how or why. It's commonly thought that they were bent by heavy rain or by heavy snowfall, but some believe the area has a uniquely strong gravitational pull. That, or that they are deliberately bent to make the unusual shape. Deliberately bent to make unusually shaped furniture. Who knows? The unanswered question and the spooky aura around these gnarled trees made it one of our top mysterious places. So these trees are kind of like, they start here, then they go up, down, and then back up. But I thought it was weird too, because the place that we used to go to, the Witch's Forest, in Oklahoma, that we got in trouble at, is actually called the Parallel Forest. We just called it the Witch's Forest because they told us we couldn't use the name. They have hundreds of trees that are parallel to each other. They're all in a straight exact line. They're all the exact amount apart. But they did that because of the Dust Bowl. And that was in, the 30s and 40s as well. So when the Dust Bowl was going on, they planted all those trees to block the dust, the sand and the dirt and all that from blowing in the winds. So that place always amazed me. And then I seen pictures of this forest, and I was like, oh, I want to go there. I want to go see that in person. And if you haven't seen them, they're very cool looking. I don't have my StreamYards thing right now, so let me see if I can pull it up over here. So I can't post pictures on here with it. like I wanted to when I planned this, but um, yeah, it's an actual really cool place. Let me see if I can bring this up, and I'll show y'all a picture. Let's see. Nah. Quit. I turned this phone on and there's 5,000 notifications coming up. You have 52 messenger notifications. Thank you. Crooked Forest. Which I know y'all could have looked this up yourselves, but this is, let me turn it this way. Right. This is what it looks like. Isn't that cool? I think that just looks so cool. Let's see if I can, and you can see that they're all, I mean, I could see maybe light causing that, or, but where the bend is in the trunk, not all of them are bent the same. Some of them are up higher than the others or whatever, but they all have that swoop that's really cool looking, but I don't think that anybody would make that for furniture. Batrican was leaning. He was leaning on him when he was coming out of his hobbit hole. But if y'all haven't seen our videos from the parallel forest, that was really cool too, because they're trees, and a lot of people were like, we don't know how this forest was made, blah, blah, blah. But I researched it, and all you had to do is research it, and it tells you that the parallel forest was made because of the Dust Bowl. And let's see, you can see that here. That's the parallel forest that we went to. And all the trees are in the exact same rows, the exact same width apart, everything. And that place is so creepy at nighttime because you get lost in there so easy. We got lost in there for over 2 hours one time. And the only reason why we found our way out is because I knew to follow the tracks of the animals in the bare grass where the animals had been going through, the animal trails, to get to water. And once we got to the water, I knew how to get out of it. But yeah, that place was crazy. You get disoriented, you get lost so easy because you turn one time and then you're like, oh crap, because everything looks exactly the same. I've seen it one other place too, Shawn. There was one area of Louisiana that had it, and I was like, oh, they have a parallel forest. But yeah, you get lost easy. But this place, I thought that was really cool that, and there's really no explanation because there was nothing left saying how it actually happened. And no one in that area even knows. Like, it's a mystery to them as well. So somebody took it to their graves, literally. Okay, this is another one that I cannot pronounce. I'm going to try it. But this one is called The Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan. Don't know if that's right or not. Turkmenistan. Okay. These fires have flickered out of a depression in the desert for 50 years, like a set of external flames. Nicknamed the Gates of Hell, the Darvaza gas crater was accidentally created in 1971 by a group of Soviet oil scientists who drilled into a natural gas field and caused it to collapse. To stop toxic gas from leaking, the hole was set on fire, and it's been burning ever since. The only real mystery about this place is when it might stop. You get lost in Walmart. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I know apple orchards and stuff like that are like that too, but this place is about, I'm going to say about 12 miles of nothing but trees like that, and it goes back just as far. The furthest we've been in is about 2.5 miles, and that's where the witch's altar was. And me and Laney's been back there several times. So you walk 2.5 miles in, and if you get lost, you could be walking for miles and miles and miles trying to get out. If you're not going in the right direction. So even having Coty out, I would tell Coty, honk the horn every now and then. So maybe if we do get lost, we can hear the horn and try to come that way. But I would ask Coty, did you even honk the horn? He'd say, yes, I honked it several times. And it's like, we never heard it one time. That was always my biggest fear, was getting lost in there, because at nighttime, even during the daytime, there's buffalo in there, there's longhorns in there, there's coyotes in there, there's wolves in there, there's all kinds of animals and stuff in there, snakes, spiders, and at nighttime, if you don't see one of them, they'll charge you. Me and Lainey got charged by a longhorn one time, going to the tower right there down the road from the parallel forest, and that was scary. I have never ran that fast in my entire life, and my stupid butt was the one trying to get up a little bit closer to it, which gave it time to get closer to us. But yeah, the gates of hell. So okay, so they hit a gas field, a natural gas field. So if it's a natural gas field, won't it continue to keep spewing the gas like forever, or will it eventually run out? I think we all have, Shawn. The woods are no fun at night. I mean, they are fun at night, but not when you get lost. Me and Lainey and Rich, the still one, and George from George TV the Fam, we all got lost at the Goatman's Bridge woods. We went like 2 miles back into the woods and got lost big time. But then we found Bigfoot's playground back there. We never would have found that had we not got lost. Huge trees. I mean, I'm talking like huge trees. It would probably take maybe 10 people putting their arms around it and holding each other's hands to wrap around the base of these trees, knocked completely over, uprooted, when there was other trees that were teeny tiny, compared to that, standing straight up and down. I'm pretty sure that whatever did that was not nice. All right. The Nazca lines in Peru. Etched into the dry earth of Peru's Nazca Desert are massive man-made glyphs of animals, plants, and strange lines. A UNESCO World Heritage Site covering an area of roughly 170 square miles. These mysterious drawings were created between the 4th century BC and the 6th century AD, and are best seen from the air, but we still don't know why they were drawn. Early studies suggested they form part of a celestial clock, while more recent theories include ceremonial processions, markers, and a beg to the gods for water by the area's ancient people. If you haven't seen the Nazca lines, it's really cool looking from the sky. Let me see if I can pull up a picture real quick. It's probably not going to be able to show all of them because there's a lot. They do have towers there that you can go up and look down. It's almost like crop circles. So, Shawn, let me see. Don't do that, please. Okay. So this is it, and they're almost like crop circles in a way, but there's so many different ones. Like to me, this looks like an ant or a spider, something I don't know. But they're almost like crop circles, but they are huge. Like they are so massive. And I know people can do crop circles, but these were discovered way, 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 way back. And I'm sure crop circles were, people back then could have thought of them too. But I don't necessarily think that's what it is. I think it was what they were saying, that they were making like offerings to the gods to like give them rain and stuff like that. But there's so many different designs. That's just one of them. So if you haven't looked up the Nazca lines in Peru, definitely check it out, because there's so many different ones and they're very cool looking. But they are crazy. Like, how would they be so precise in it though? That's the question. Like if you're trying to walk a straight line, say you're in a cornfield, you're trying to walk a straight line, and even though the corn's kind of in a straight line, somewhere along the line you're not going to be in that line no more. There's no way possible for you to stay in the exact straight line. You've done a few crop dusts. I bet you had. But how would they be so precise if they were on the ground? I think so, Shawn. There was whenever I was doing the stuff for this, there was a big article about it. But yeah, they have big towers you can climb up, and go look at all of them and stuff. But hi, Andre, how are you? Debbie's not here today, Andre. Did she come in or something? I didn't see her. Debbie is sick. And I honestly kind of feel like I'm getting a little sick. I hope not. I hope it's just my allergies. But yeah, definitely go check out all those pictures and stuff. They are so cool. I'm good, Andre. All right, Lake Hillier in Australia. On a remote island off the southern coast of Australia lies a mysterious place regular travelers aren't allowed to set foot on. Middle Island. The island's most famous landmark is Lake Hillier, which is shaded in a Barbie pink hue. The vibrant coloring comes from red bacteria and algae that live in the lake's salt crust. It's safe to swim in, but forbidden by the Australian government. Take a helicopter ride from the Esperance, the nearest town, for a bird's eye view. Lake Hillier is very cool as well. I really wish I had my StreamYard still going, because this is a pain showing the deals like this. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen some pictures of this. Look at that. But I don't know if I would swim in it. Like, no, this one is not Blood Lake. This is a totally different one, and this is like a hot pink color. And I know Cheryl would love to go there. Cheryl and my daughter's boyfriend's daughter, her favorite color is pink. Pink, 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 pink. She would love that too. But I don't know if I could swim in that or not. I think I'd be a little scared. But they say it's safe to swim in. You're just not allowed to at all. You don't like the color, so you wouldn't swim in it? Well, I definitely wouldn't swim in my favorite colors. Mine's red and black, and I definitely ain't swimming in nothing that's black, because I can't see what's there. So why I don't swim in a lake. I used to a long time ago, but my uncle was swimming in the lake, and he had something brush up against him, and he reached down to see what it was, and it was a female's body. So I don't swim in lakes no more. See, this one I know y'all know. Island of the Dolls in Mexico City. As mysterious cities go, Mexico City is hard to beat. Built atop the ruins of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. I don't know that. The Aztec capital. The Mexican capital is full of ghosts. Visit the Island of the Dolls and you'll experience the city's creep factor firsthand. According to local lore, a young child fell into the lake in 1950. A local man called Don Julian Santana tried to save her, but she died before he could. Before long, Santana began to hear paranormal wails and cries in the place the girl had died. To appease her spirit, or perhaps to scare it off, he hung dolls. He begged and borrowed around the Chinampa. Decaying after 70 years exposed to the elements, the dolls are a frightening sight. Who wouldn't want to be marooned on this island at night? We think you'll like it. I don't want to go there. And it's not just because I'm not doing paranormal right now. It's because there's like 5 million spiders on that island. It's cool and all. I love the story. I love watching videos from there. But every video that I watch, there is 5 million spiders. And you ain't going to catch me there. You ain't going to catch me outside there. Ain't happening. Oh, no. I will not go there. Ain't happening. Alright, so the next one, I think this is our last one. Okay. Blood Falls, Antarctica. In 1911, a British geologist on the Terra Nova Antarctic expedition made a mysterious discovery. A crimson waterfall staining red the pristine Arctic ice. The water emerged from the end of a glacier perfectly clear, but quickly turned the shade of blood. This mysterious phenomenon baffled scientists for almost a decade, but in 2023, the mystery was solved. Tiny iron-packed nanospheres inside the water were oxidizing as the water poured from the glacier and hit the air. It may not be mysterious anymore, but it will always be magnificent. Have y'all seen that? So cool. There's just so many things like this, so many mysterious things like this that are they just blow my mind. All right. I mean, it literally just looks like somebody murdered something big up there, and then it looks like a bloodbath of some sort. I just think that's really cool looking. Whoa. Stop it. Okay. Hello, Florina's husband. Hi. That's pretty cool, though. But it's also gross looking. Very gross looking. That was not creepy at all. All right. There's so many more, though. We'll probably do these a couple of times. Not right now. Like, maybe a couple more weeks away. I'll do a couple more of these. But I want to have it to where I have my StreamYards going. That way, I can show y'all pictures. Because I like showing the pictures better. I don't know what's happening over there, but there's a lot. Hi, Gary. And hello, Gary's son. Love you, Gary. I hope you're having a good day or evening. I think it's evening there, isn't it? Afternoon. It is iron causing it, yeah. And it looks so cool. Tiny iron-packed nanospheres inside the water that was oxidating the water as it poured from the glacier and hit the air. I think that's pretty cool, though. Let's see. Alright, can some of my mods please put up the link for Rusty Water? Rusty Water. Can y'all put up the link for the other YouTube channel? I get it from my mama. Or you can put up the link to the live stream if you want to. Actually, you know what? I can probably do that too because I'm right here and I have it. I'm prepared. I'm not prepared, but I'm prepared. Okay. Alright, that is the link for the live stream for the other channel that we're going to go to right after this one. I'm going to give y'all time to go and use the bathroom and get you something to drink. Everybody shut up right now and don't block me. What are you doing? Oh, my Lord. I can only imagine. So, also, our site is still not up. I've got to pay for all that stuff. I went past the free. I never imagined that we'd go past the free usage on that, so I appreciate that anyway. But I'll have to pay for that before I can get the site back up. So PayPal or CashApp is what you use to pay for your games. The group, Facebook group, let me put that on here too. There's post on there that has the, let's see, that has the prices for the games, and the wheel spin is now $15. So I fixed all that. It's not on special no more, so you do have to pay shipping with the wheel spin too. Now, so shipping one time, no matter how many games you get, you only pay $6 shipping one time. Right here will show you where or how much the games are and stuff like that. And but I'm going to get off this one and go get set up for the other one. And I will see you guys over there. I appreciate you being here. I know I didn't have a whole lot today, but it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week already. It's been a crazy weekend. And we've got a lot going on this week that we definitely need lots of prayers for too. But all right, guys, I'll see you over on the other channel. Also today, what was it? Also today, if you place any order, you get a fall. No, you didn't, Shayna. Not at all. You get a fall car freshener. And 2 of the car fresheners, I'll let you pick which one you want. But 2 of them are going to have stars on the back. And if you get the ones with the stars on the back, you get a free punch on your card. So it's like having a whole nother purchase already. And see, Miss Joanne already filled up one of her cards. This is her first card. She's on her second one. So there's also extra drawing tickets in some of these games and everything else. So, all right, guys. I will see you over there here in just a few minutes. I love y'all. Y'all mean the world to us. We hope you know that. Love you. Bye.